once again, coming to you live from the DIP department. Dreams, inspiration, and passion. This is the blog, what I learned about student motivation today. My name is Lamar Wobble from Passion for Leadership, but also representing that future project, Dream Director Stand Up. We are in the College Academy DIP department again today, always with students around and available. Holla at my students and say what's up, y'all. So, this is what we do. We get busy in the DIP department talking about dreams, inspiration, and passion. But I have a very particular topic that I want to talk to you all about today, and that involves passion and parents. And some of the students that I work with, but also in the school, but also students that I work with all over the country, many of them have come up to me and said, my parents want one thing, but my passion looks like another. And so trying to link the gap between where parents want their students to be and where the student actually is in regards to their passion, and really how to have that conversation. So what I want to share with you all today is a student that I work with named Giselle, and she actually is a student that actually had a conversation with a parent. So I'm going to ask her questions around like how she made that happen, what that conversation was like, how did she come to a resolution, and how did she get her mom to kind of see it her way. So Giselle, do you want to kind of briefly introduce yourself?
I'm Giselle Hawkins.
Giselle Hawkins!
I'm a student at the College Academy and I'm a senior, so I'm graduating this year. Thank you.
Great. So my first question to you is, why was what you wanted and what your mom wanted, why were they two different things?
Well,
And what were they?
my mom wanted me to be a doctor. So for the longest, since 6th grade, I've been stuck with that idea that, oh, I'm gonna be a doctor. But in reality, when I got, I had like this passion hidden, very tiny, for fashion. And later when I got to my junior year, I realized I'd rather be doing something that I love instead of living my mom's dream through me.
Right. Great. Love that. So what did you do? Like, how did you have the conversation? How did you bring it up? Did you have to muster up courage to do it? Did you just say one day, like, I'm going to do it? Like, what was your plan of action?
Actually, no. The conversation came up very weird. She was watching TV. I took it on me. She was drinking wine. Good time.
Right.
And I remember...
Kids, this advice. If your parents are at home watching TV drinking wine, might be a good time to go do it. Might be a good time to do it. Just throwing that out there.
No, so I grabbed her at her weakest point, and then she was watching, but just like she was watching a fashion show, and we were commenting on the clothing and this, and I told her that's what I want to do. And then she's like, no, you want to be a doctor. And I started arguing with her. I said, I want to be that person to organize fashion shows, to have my own clothing line, to present myself as that person. And kind of had a good argument for an hour, so I just kind of walked away. And then throughout that whole week, it was like mad tension. But then, since I started showing her, proving myself to her that that's what I really wanted to do, I was working towards that and nothing else, then she kind of just gave into the idea that she should let me be happy with what I want to do in life.
How did you show her? Like, how did you kind of like tell her that this is what
I was always bringing up my fashion shows, designers that I meet, things that I was doing in the future projects regarding to fashion. So then she started seeing, okay, so you're not doing nothing to become a doctor. What you're doing right now is working towards your future, but as a fashion designer or a fashion merchandiser, pretty much.
Gotcha. So, what's the best piece of advice you have for students that are in a similar position? What can they do to kind of have that connect dots between their parents and their passion?
Well, your parents know you better than anybody else in the world, so, and you know them as well. So one advice that I would give is to, if you know that that's what you want, then you know that you have to fight for it, even if your parents don't want you to be that. But if you really, you'll know that you're passionate about it if you really keep pushing towards it, if you keep talking to your parents about it, if you keep showing them that that's what you want, that that's what you're working towards. If you're not working towards that, or if you're not proving yourself to your parents, then it may not be a good idea to have that conversation.
Great, thank you. That was great. That's great advice. So, I wasn't even given the advice this time around. It was fabulous students like Giselle that I worked with here at the College Academy, and that's all we got for you today. So that is me, Lamar Wombo, L Diddy signing out. I love y'all, and
Just